Here's a quick way to sketch the basic sine graph y equals 2 sine of 1/4 x. As a reference, we have the general form of a sine equation and then 3 steps to follow. So jumping right into step 1, we first are going to identify our value a. That's just the coefficient in front of the sine function. So that value is 2. That's going to be our amplitude, which is the distance from midline up to max or down to min. So basically that's just going to help us find the y coordinates for our maximum and our minimum points in step 2. All right, b is the coefficient in front of x. Our b is 1/4. And we'll use that to find the period. So for any sine graph, period is 2 pi divided by b. All right, that'll get you the length of one horizontal cycle. Since we're dividing by a fraction, let's multiply by the reciprocal. And we find that our period for this graph is going to be 8 pi. Now, we're going to set our horizontal scale very intentionally. This will make for a nice clean graph. Just take the period and divide by 4, since we have 4 key points in step 2. That'll make each point align with a tick mark horizontally. All right, so 8 pi divided by 4 is just 2 pi. That's how we'll count to label the horizontal axis. So we have 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi, and then 8 pi. This 4th tick mark as we move away from the origin should always match your period if you use this method. And then we're going to just count by ones for the vertical axis. If you want, look to that value of a. Make sure 1 makes sense. It usually does. All right, so we're all set up and ready for step 2, where we plot our key points. For a sine pattern, we're going to start at the origin, and our key point pattern is 0, 1, max, 0, 2, min. So plot your first point here at the origin. That's 0, 1, your x-intercept. Okay, your maximum will occur at that first horizontal tick mark, 2 pi. And to get the y-coordinate, just look back to that value that we talked about, that value of a. That's 2. So right there is your maximum. You have 0, 2 at your next tick mark. So x-intercept at 4 pi. And then at the third horizontal tick mark, moving to the right, 6 pi. Okay, you have a y-coordinate of -2. Just take the opposite value of a. That gets you your minimum. And then all that's left is to sketch step 3. So sketch in your sine curve. The pattern will start again at 8 pi, so you can keep going in either direction for as many cycles as you need. That's all there is to it. Hopefully this helps you be able to sketch sine graphs pretty quickly. Don't forget to subscribe for more help with graphing, lots more examples, and other tips.